How's it going, guys? Bring Your Platoon here, and welcome to another great game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Ironically, I had a good game in this tank, which is going to be, for this gameplay, the FCM 50t, the Tier 8 Premium French Heavy Tank. I think I said heavy tank twice, I might have not. Short-term memory loss sucks. Anyway, moving on. Great game. Earlier, I did a voiceover. It was on the same map, as I was going on to say, and I was with my platoon mate. However, it's around the same damage for both, or is it? It's around 6,000 damage for both games, this one included, obviously. But this one had more base damage, so I decided to just do one voiceover, or commentary, sorry, and it's going to be this one. Not that it has anything against my platoon mate, but he was in an arty, and we were basically the entire team on the west side of the map, which is like the 1, 2, 3 line. It was pretty funny. He was playing in his British arty that was also premium. I think it's like the FV3 something, and it's like HMH, but I don't fucking know. Which stands for heavy... What is it? Heavy Metal Heroes? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, FCM 50t. Everybody knows about this tank. Everybody knows it's got no armor on the front. You can sidescrape with it. People can pen your turret no problem if they hit it. And they will, because if you're not doing like little squirrely movements like side scraping and you expose your turret too much, instead of aiming for your auto bounce sides, they will aim for either your upper plate or your turret, and they will pen it unless they hit the sides of it, which doesn't happen very often. So, yeah, no armor, get that through your head, good. I'm not even going to go through the values of it other than the sides that you're going to be auto-ricocheting shots off of, which is 80 millimeters thick, which is great. But other than that, you've got an ammo rack the size of the size of Texas. It's huge. But anyway, if you get shot in the left or the right of your upper plate, it doesn't really matter. Chances are you're going to get a damaged ammo rack. Doesn't matter if you have wet ammo rack on here. It's really not worth taking on. I would recommend safe storage, though, just to avoid being blown up on the first shot. Or at all. But the gun on this thing is phenomenal. Its speed is great as well. It goes 50 kilometers an hour, I believe. And then the backward speed is 15 or 20. One of those two values. Its view range is 400, which is great for a Tier 8 premium tank. But unfortunately, the concealment, being a heavy tank, is going to be kind of shit. So my preferred equipment loadout is vertical stabilizer, gun rammer, and... Is it vertical stabilizer? It's either vertical stabilizer / vents, rammer, and optics, or it's optics, rammer, and yeah, I already said it. So, yeah, this thing is great. Its dispersion is like 0.32. It's got a very good, accurate gun on it, and your standard penetration for the AP rounds is 212, while your premium APCR goes all the way up to 256. So if you need to dab into those premiums, and you will against Tier 9 opponents, to contest their frontal hull armor, it's hilarious how quickly you can put damage out in this tank. Like, this Tiger's being a fucking retard. I don't know what he thought he could do on this hill with his terrible gun depression, but I think he just gave up playing. I don't think he fired a shot there. You're still going to have to play this thing pretty damn aggressively. I think the aim time, I didn't go into that, was like 2.2 or 2.3, something like that. But in my other game that I did the commentary for, I had whatever the premium consumable is for food, just to help out with the view range and aim time and everything by 10%. And it really doesn't need it. Like, you can still make money in this thing. Very decent money, in fact. I was shooting premium rounds in the other game with food on, and I got 160, well, okay, I had like a 0.25 silver multiplier on, but I probably would have gotten 120,000 silver in that game had I not had that multiplier on. Shooting premium with food. That's a good fucking premium status tank right there. It earns silver like no tomorrow, or credits, whatever the term you want to use. pretty damn reliably, and easily, I might add, and even regular rounds are going through the side of that T-29's turret, because reasons, and yeah. So there's a Minuteman. I will admit that I kind of panic every time I see one, just because of the stupid armor that it provides, with that extra spacing on the side of the turret, as well as the left and right sides of the chassis. Like, that one didn't go through because he was angled slightly. It's like, okay, so you gotta shoot, like, where the plating isn't on the front and on the front. I'm not sure if you can hit the side without hitting the additional spaced armor there, but if you can, shoot there. If you hit the spaced armor when he's angled only a little bit, you're not going to go through. But as you can see, aggressive play is working for me in this game because my teammates are all around me. I can very easily slide back into cover and just dick on people. I'm loading premiums. I don't know how long I've had them loaded for, but you really don't need them for the ISM. Although I feared if I hit the upper plate, I wouldn't have went through, and I didn't go through there, so I guess I was in the right to load them. Like, he's right out in the open, and he's angled a little bit downwards from me, so you'd think it'd be an easy pen with 212 average penetration, but it just wasn't. So I was like, whatever, I'll just load premium and guarantee myself a pen, and he dies. And I spot some of it. So great. I've got 3,600 base damage with 2,000 spotting. Phenomenal game already. But I will continue, because that's what you do. I will not play it stupidly. I could probably pen the lower plate of this Freedom if I load premium and put it right through his... Yeah, I already said that. But he gives me an easy side shot. I take advantage of that. And I'm side scraping against him as I should be. I'm showing him my turret, which isn't the smartest thing, but he was also running away, so I figured I'd get what damage I could before the rest of my team finished off from his backside. And that was kind of a shit shot, but let's see what happens when I start side scraping. Will he bounce off me? No, he's aiming for my turret like a smarty. Okay, good for him. So, apparently the game's over. Very quick engagement. Very great damage for this tank. 2,300 spotting plus 4,100. That's 6,400 combined. Phenomenal. And then with, again, the credit-making capacity that this thing has, it's just such a great tank. I think it's the second tank I got. That is totally worth an ace tanker game. Come on. That is bullshit. If I would have got a scout medal, I probably would have got an ace tanker. I'm going to put the ace tanker in the fucking thumbnail anyway, because 6,400 combined should be an ace tanker. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll catch you next time.